Welcome to Motivation Monday. This is March 23rd. If you haven't watched the last episode of the Bridge podcast, make your way over now and watch our episode So Much More Than Food with Ryan Briggs of Outlaws Burger Barn and Ron DeMarchi of Effin' Good Pizza. Today's motivation is geared towards sustainable growth. I was listening to my favorite podcast this week and I heard Devon Franklin say that too many businesses are growing sideways instead of up and down, right? What he was saying was that businesses are growing sideways before they're even rooted, right? We have to stay rooted in what we do good and what we do well and what is bringing growth to our business, right? So what he said was growth without systems isn't scaling, it's just added weight, right? And that hit me hard because I believe that we have a lot of businesses that are watching and we're in our baby stages and our businesses cannot afford to have that added weight. So I asked you this morning, is your business scaling the right way? We have a little checklist this morning that we can go over and we can look in the mirror again and say, you know what, my business is scaling right or it's not. Let's pause and let's slow things down. Number one, if you have to be the connector instead of the architect, then it's probably not. Right? When your business is scaling the right, it runs whether you're in the driver's seat or not. So the decision you have to make today to scale it sideways, does it need you to be the driver? If it needs you to be the driver, then you're probably not growing the right way. Number two, are you protecting the core culture, right? Is scaling diluting the DNA of the company? Remember, we don't want the growth sideways to dilute what we came in this for, right? Are we starting to hire because of skills instead of values, right? We always want to see the value in a person before we see the skill so that our DNA is not lost in our scaling. And number three, right, is scaling eating up your reserve, right? It's all about the ROI, the return on investment. So if scaling is just to look good, it's just about chasing shiny objects, then it's not the right way. We don't want to look good sideways when our revenue is being eaten up, right? And finally, and the last one is the power of saying no, right? Scaling is not about doing more, it's about doing more of what works, right? We don't want to just do things to do things. We don't want to grow to impress people. We want to do what works in our business. So I encourage you this morning and tell you, don't trade your long-term success for a short-term fix. Go after great growth that is sustainable. This is your Motivation Monday. Love you. I'll see you next week.